Welcome to Mutha Trucker News. Just want to give you guys some information here. Last week we did talk about the ban on certain semi trucks in California, and there are companies right now that are being highlighted on the news that are pretty much saying that it is destroying their business. Here's one right here about a trucking fleet owner that pretty much all the hard work that he worked hard for is starting back almost at zero.
The local customers for their gravel. There's many of them that have called and said, hey, we want some gravel up in sometimes rural areas. And I say, well, I can't make it up there. I don't have enough trucks anymore. I don't to this law, because of this law, I'm sorry, but I probably won't be hauling to you anymore.
Crosswell isn't the only one impacted.
Yeah, I've got a lot of friends are having the same effect I am, especially in my size of company. Bigger companies seem to be able to incur the costs a little easier. Us small guys with only a few trucks are really the ones who take the burden.
In order to stay in business, Crosswell has put his entire life into the company, trying to update or buy new trucks.
Empty my savings account, take a second on my house, try to find anything I can find to incur the cost of updating these trucks.
And I'll show you guys a clip of that here, but I also want to show you guys what CARB has been doing in California as far as giving letters to all truck drivers and owner operators that have fleets of trucks that are affected by this. So I want to read you that letter as well. For the ones that don't remember what's going on here, here's a great article from Landline that I want to show you guys real quick. And basically, truck engines older than model year 2010 banned in California. All trucks with an engine older than model year 2010 are now banned in California per the California Air Resource Board truck and bus regulation. According to CARB's truck and bus regulation, heavier trucks with gross vehicle weight rating greater than 26,000 pounds must have 2010 or newer engines by January 1st. The same rule applies to lighter trucks weighing between 14,001 and 26,000 pounds. Truckers can still drive older trucks, but the engine must be modeled year 2010 or newer. A few exceptions apply. So here are the exceptions that you guys can see. Here is basically one exception to truck and bus regulation is low use exemption. So if you are a trucking company that's coming into California or drives in California that basically drives less than 1,000 miles per calendar year in California, which you're going to have to record and report, then you can possibly do this, but it has to be less than 1,000 miles per calendar year. Right here is a small graph showing that, and no requirements until 2023, then 2010 engines, that's 2007, 2009 priors, right? And you can see that here. So let's read this letter here that basically CARB has sent out to every single owner that this applies to. Now, what I've done here is I blocked out the name of the truck driver because he asked to be anonymous on this. So I always want to respect that. But man, they are pushing truck drivers out of California. And this is just a personal opinion. If you're able to, man, that's why I moved out of California. That's all I have to say about that right there. But let me read you this letter. Mind you, again, I took out the owner operator's name, but this is pretty much how they are being pretty forceful and some would say threatening, right? Let me show you this right here. So if you guys can see my screen here, basically, let me up this. California Air Resource Board, high emissions detected, inspections required, failure to comply may result in registration hold and financial penalties. Dear fleet owner, the California Air Resource Board, CARB, has identified your vehicle as potential high emitter of particulate matter pollutants. Therefore, CARB is issuing this notice under the Heavy Duty Vehicle Inspection Program, pursuant to California Code of Regulation Title 13, okay? Truck and bus regulation, pursuant of California Code of Regulation Title 13, blah, blah, blah. Recorded emissions indicated likely non-compliance with emission standards. So right here where I did block out it did show the truck drivers' plate numbers and everything. So, California's doing everything in their power to scare the truck drivers as much as possible here. Now, here's the fines that they're trying to give you if you are caught up. If you do not submit documentation demonstrating that your vehicle meets California emission standards within 30 days, your vehicles will be flagged as a potential high emitter, subject to inspection, possible citation, and your entire fleet may be subject to a comprehensive audit. CARB can impose penalties up to $10,000 a day per violation if a citation is issued and not resolved within 45 days. So pretty much they're saying, hey, within 30 days, man, that's crazy. So, I'm just telling you, mother truckers right here, they're putting a lot of pressure and saying, hey, we know who you are. We have your name. We have your address. We have your license. You better make documentation and bust yourself out as soon as possible. Mother truckers, comment down below. What are your thoughts about this here? But man, California's putting a lot of pressure, and it looks like they want to charge $10,000 a day if caught up. Crazy. My initial thoughts at the end of this, they're pushing small companies and businesses out, but this is your news and information as of now. This is what's happening, and these letters have been brought out. If you live in California, please comment down below. Message and email me at muthatruckernews@gmail.com. But this is what they're issuing out to all truck drivers in California. So I just want to give you guys that update right there. And let me know how this is affecting your business. Mother truckers, comment down below.